I'm Stefan Deploy, I'm the head of IT at AFC Bournemouth. I've been here just over 3 years now, a few seasons, and I'm responsible for all things technology orientated, both on and off the pitch. We're changing as a business, as a club. I need to know that when I'm working with service providers, when I'm working with partners, when I'm rolling out new solutions, that it can change and scale with us as we grow. We will continue to grow as a club, both on and off the pitch, with us tapping on the door of Europe again. There's no doubt that our headcount might change or the systems might change. We've got a new manager coming in as well at the start of next season, and they might operate in a different way. So we need services and solutions that's scalable and flexible like we need to be. And I'm confident that ESET can do that for us. And it's allowed me not to have to worry so much about the cyber aspect of the scalability and the flexibility and focus on other areas. My team used to spend a significant portion of their time looking into cybersecurity related alerts and cyber related alerts. I'd say at least 50% of that workload has been reduced by moving that off to ESET. The interesting thing for me though is it's not just with how fewer work my team needs to do, but how much more context and how much more knowledge we have around this as well, because previously with the traditional antivirus tools that we had, we didn't really have any XDR systems in place either. So knowing that those additional incidents are being investigated not only saves my time from having to do it, but also means that my team can focus on what they need to do best. Having that MDR service in place is like having a massive cyber team and a resource that we would never be able to either afford ourselves or be able to manage ourselves. And the wealth of knowledge that that team has as well has really paid its due for us. It's a part of a cyber function I genuinely don't even need to worry about because we've got this NDR in place. I know that the context, when we have these incidents, when we have a breach, when there is a challenge, with MDR in place, we have all the background of that, and we know exactly what it's going to be and what would have led to that incident as well, so that we can prevent it from happening in the future. Without something like ESET in place, we would have had to invest heavily in additional tool sets, additional teams as well. But ESET's effectively become part of that cyber strategy for me now. They've become part of the team really, and it's not just an outsourced SOC service, it's a fully managed detection and response service. If it wasn't for ESET, we would have had to either recruit that internally or go elsewhere to fulfill those services as well. The cyber landscape is changing on a daily basis. Our threat exposure is changing on a daily basis. For us to not have ESET in place, to not have the team behind ESET in place, means we would take a massive step back in our cyber risk and our cyber landscape exposure. The peace of mind that I get from having ESET in place is immeasurable. We operate on a global scale. We are constantly under attack. I've got lots of other things I don't need to worry about. Cybersecurity isn't one. If we weren't with ESET, I'd be quite worried on a day-to-day basis and lose a fair bit of sleep.